Hi everyone, my name is ToreiKY and welcome to the Missing Parts of Maria Gwozdek. This is another Asylum Jam game, and it looked like it was kind of like a visual novel, so I wanted to give it a try. So it says, you again, what do you want? Tell me everything from the beginning, remember what happened to you, who brought you here, come closer to me or I'm leaving. So this must be start a new game. Sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if I had never met him. Would I still be alive? And would it be a bad thing if I wouldn't? How are you feeling? I am much better now, darling. Don't you worry. The nurse is really nice, too. Will you come and visit me soon? I promise I will, Mom. As soon as I can. Good. How is work? Okay. I mean, it's kind of chaotic at the moment, but it's going well. I'm so glad to hear that. Oh, it's medication time, dear. I have to go. Okay, Mom. I'll call you tomorrow. Bye. Love you. I was laid off 2 months ago, and I can't bring myself to tell my mother. I can't ask her for money, as she is barely able to support herself, what with her illness. And I'm afraid the worry could make her worse. My landlord told me to pack my stuff and move out by the end of the week, which means the day after tomorrow. I haven't been able to bring myself to start packing, though. I've been to about a dozen job interviews since I got the sack. What if I get a call? I know it's foolish, of course, but I keep hoping. I don't have anywhere to go either. I suppose I might be able to crash for a few nights at my elder sister's Carolina's place in Columbus. Both Carolina and her husband Albert are just too successful to tolerate a miserable piece of shit like me for long, though. Man, she's definitely going through some stuff. Then I can go to my mom's place in Martinsburg. It's been vacant since she was hospitalized. Problem is, if I couldn't find a job in Charleston, what are the chances of me getting one in Martinsburg? And how do I tell Mom? Fuck. Why did it have to come to this? What am I supposed to do? Ooh, okay, so we can check the answering machine, go outside, or go to bed. Guess we'll check the answering machine. Hi, Maria. Did you call? I'm sorry. We took Duck to see a movie. If it was about money, though, I mean, I'm sorry, but we really can't help you right now. And you really should learn to manage by yourself. Let me know if you hear back from Walmart or whoever. Bye. Yikes, this is your sister. Oh, man. Wow. Sisterly love and support at its most touching. I think I'm glad you weren't there when I called. What do I do now? I wonder if there's any other messages? No messages. Okay. Let's go outside. Yeah, I could do with a breath of fresh air. Figuratively, for the most part. But some literal fresh air wouldn't hurt either. I put on my boots and slide into my coat, then walk out of the apartment and take the elevator to the first floor. The street is chilly and eerily quiet, with only a dull rumble of distant traffic to remind that the city is still in motion. Most of the light seems to come from the condo's windows. I feel both uneasy and glad that there are no people in sight. I start walking. Doesn't matter where. I try not to think about anything. Just absorb the starless void of the night. I hear a strange sound behind me, like gigantic wings flapping. I turn around, but see nothing. But then, when I turn back again, oh. So they never called you back. Where the hell did this guy come from? And is it even a guy? Not Cyberdynamics, not London Sports, not Mendez Delivery, not even Walmart. This city just doesn't need you. Who the fuck are you and what do you want? I'm Orin, and I want to offer you a deal. Oh God, is he the devil? Oh no. No thanks. Please, find somebody else. I can help you get a good job. Cyber Dynamics. You want them to get back to you and offer you work? I can arrange that. Are you stalking me? How does that deal of yours work? Yeah, how does he know anything about me? Are you stalking me? Don't be paranoid. You need help and I am offering it to you. Is that supposed to be an answer? Listen, you have no job. You're nearly out of money and you'll soon have nowhere to go. I am offering you a deal that can change all that. How does that deal of yours work? Good. Now you want to hear about it. The deal is that I grant your wishes. Great. Now I'm talking to a freaking fairy. You got it. We sign a contract and I grant your wishes in return for your organs. And that's why I can see her organs. My what? Organs. Body parts. Say, I give you that job at Cyber Dynamics and you give me an ear or an eye. I have a real squeamish thing about eyes. Like, I don't know why I'm paranoid, but I'm always scared of like my eye being gouged out or something. So, that gives me, creeps. Get the fuck away from me, you sick fuck. I start running away. Is that nutjob chasing me? I don't dare look back. Panting, I open the condo door and rush to the elevator. I press the elevator button repeatedly, glancing back to see if he has followed me. When the elevator finally arrives, I jump in and press 4. I dart across the hallway to my door. There's some kind of note slipped under it. I grab it, get inside the apartment, and lock the door behind me. I'm gasping. Should I call the police? Should I call Carolina? What exactly was that? I'm so confused. I notice a note I'm still holding in my trembling hand. Contract. Oh, dang, he beat me here. I hereby agree to have my wishes granted in exchange for 1 organ or body part per wish. For my first wish, I agree to part with my blank. Fill in the blank to initiate the contract. The rest of the page is filled with tiny letters describing the terms of the deal. Man, this music is very epic. Oh man. Holy fuck. The bastard knows where I live. I tear the contract in 4 and throw it in the bin. I really should call the police. Instead, I start crying. What have I done to deserve this? I've got no money and no job. My mother's in the hospital. My sister doesn't give a fuck about me. And now some sicko is stalking me? God, do you hear me? Why me? With my whole body shaking, I crawl to bed. I'm sobbing so hard I can't breathe. This is so damn cruel. If this fucker wants to cut my ear off, let him get in and just fucking do it. I don't care anymore. I put my head under the pillow and try to calm down, but the sobbing just won't go away. My throat is burning now. My body is drained of energy. I get off the bed and sit on the floor next to the bin. An organ for a wish, you said? I fish the torn contract out and put the pieces together. I reach for the table and grab a pencil, then write in. Oh, why? Well, I'm definitely not doing the eye, and I don't have a choice for anything else, so guess my ear is going. I leave the contract on the floor and go back to bed. Fuck all this. I really need to sleep. July 67? What? The room is huge and empty. There's no furniture, no windows, and strangely no door. All there is a vast space between 4 carmine walls. I hear what sounds like muffled voices coming from the outside. I call out, but I can barely hear my own voice. The room seems to absorb every sound. My steps are silent as I go from one wall to another, looking for a way out. Suddenly, I sense another presence in the room. I turn around and see a dark figure with glowing green eyes. Before I can react, the figure reaches for my head and tears my ear off. Oh. The room swallows my screams. When I wake up, it's bright outside. I'm in bed, still in my boots, and something hurts in my head. The phone is ringing. Did Carolina decide to show me some mercy? I pick up the receiver. Hello? Hello? Is this Maria Gwozdek? Yes? This is Mark from Cyberdynamics. You had an interview with us in January for a position in the sales department. We have reviewed many applications and consider you to be the most suitable candidate for the position. Are you still interested in the job? Yes! I mean, absolutely. When do I start? We are waiting for you tomorrow at 9. Do you remember the address? I do. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Yeah, see you. I cannot believe this is happening. Cyberdynamics was probably the most competitive vacancy I've applied for, and I thought the interview didn't go that well. Who cares, though? I've got a job there. Take that, fuckers. I start to cry tears of joy, the receiver still pressed against my ear. Then I realize the receiver is pressing directly to my skull. Suddenly, I remember last night. I rush to the bathroom and look in the mirror. One of my ears is missing. I don't hear from Oren again, and I cannot seem to find a contract anywhere. When Carolina learns that I got a job, she transfers $1,000 into my account so that I can pay my rent. I'm able to pay her back the following month. Now that I have a proper job, my sister suddenly seems to like me. She invites me to her place in Columbus every now and then, and even Albert seems friendly enough. I grow long hair to cover my missing ear. I still feel uncomfortable in public, but I learn to manage it. I even find a boyfriend. His name is Tim, and he's a manager at Mendez. I can't say I don't enjoy this new life, but I do feel incomplete without my ear, and I keep seeing dreams of the Carmine room. I don't know, like, you can get like a, I don't know, I think I saw like an article where they grew like a human ear or something like that. So I could get it replaced. Just saying, an eyeball, man. I guess they have glass eyes, but still. They can't, it's, yeah, sorry. Just the thought of it, like, creeps me out. Anyways. Hi, Maria. Are you busy tomorrow evening? I need you here at 6. I'll be there, boss, or actually tomorrow evening is tricky. I'll be there. Okay, I'll be there. Excellent. Bye now. I put down the receiver, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Tim glaring at me. Oh. God, oh man. What the hell? Why are you... Let me guess. No movie tomorrow? Because you're letting Omar exploit you again? Tim, it's not like that. I just don't understand it, Maria. Do you love work so much? Do you actually care about anything else? Or is it Omar? You'd rather spend time with him than me? Dude, chill. Tim, this is ridiculous. Do you know what's ridiculous, Maria? The way he uses you. You'd let that old bastard call you up at 3 in the morning and order you to deliver him a pizza. You'd crawl to him. What are you, his dog? Why are you talking to me like this? You hate me so much? Is it because I have 1 year? Oh, for fuck's sake! Quit playing that card! You know what, Maria? I'm sick of this. You don't know what you want in life, and I don't want to spend my life trying to fix it. I'm leaving. Good. Good riddance. I watched him dart out of the apartment. I'm angry and desperate and confused. I don't call after him, either to try to stop him or to say he's left his umbrella behind. Pfft, it's mine now! I go to the kitchen and pour myself a whiskey. This should stop the shaking. Okay, I need something to do. Watch TV or call Carolina. I feel like watching TV is kind of just... I don't know, like it's kind of... I feel like I should be socializing, like, to talk out my feelings and what I just experienced, versus just avoid thinking about it. But she's not exactly a good person. She ignored me when I was desperate. But I'm gonna call her anyways. I still find it hard to believe, but Carolina and I have gotten much closer over the last months. Maybe it's because I'm finally a mature human being with a proper job. Maybe it's because I lost a year. Or because our mother has been seriously ill. Most likely, it's all these things together. So when I need someone to talk to, I call my sister. Hello? Hi, Carolina. Maria! What happened? Are you crying? No, just a little. Tim and I had a fight. Again? I'm getting sick of this guy. You've been together, what, 2 months? Almost 4. You've been together 4 months, and he already treats you like that? You need to dump him, Maria. I think he just dumped me. Oh? How did it happen? He said some really mean things, and I asked him if he was treating me like that because of my ear. And he got even madder and left. Jesus, Maria. I just wish he could understand what it feels like to be missing a part of yourself. What an asshole. I think it's for the better that... Oh. Maria, can I call you back later? Duck's calling from school. I'll call you, okay? Yeah, sure. Thanks for listening. You're always welcome. Bye-bye. I decided to take a walk to get my mind off of what happened. Oh god, that guy is gonna be out there again, isn't he? I don't want to, like, have that guy back in my life. He is... There's other people to date, okay? Please don't make me choose to give something up just to have him back. I'm just saying. Anyways. It's sunny outside, but I take my umbrella just in case. In West Virginia, you never know when it will start raining. As I walk out of my apartment and lock the door behind me, I hear a strange sound coming from the elevator. I turn around. Long time no see, Maria. I instantly know who this is. What? I thought you were a man, or why are you here? I mean, obviously he's shape-shifting and stuff. I just want to see what he says. I thought you were a man. I am whoever I want to be. Why are you here? To fulfill your wish. You already did. I don't have any further wishes. You didn't read the terms of the deal, did you? It's a lifelong contract. Every time you make a wish, I will make it come true. But I didn't make any new wishes. Just a few minutes ago, didn't you say, I wish you could understand what it feels like? No! I am not giving up a body part just for that. No! Screw him. What? Can't possibly mean that. I will make your friend Timothy understand what it feels like to be missing a body part. And you will give me a body part for fulfilling your wish. You can't do this, or please don't do this to him. Let's not do this to him. Please don't do this to him. No, I have to. It's my obligation under the terms of our contract, Maria. So which body part will you give me in return? An arm or a leg? None! I won't give you anything! Fuck off! Would you rather I decide what to take? I could take your heart, you know. I start sobbing. Okay. Since I'm an artist, I would personally give up my leg. Because, yeah. I can't give up an arm. That's my livelihood right there. So take my leg. Why can't you just take my finger? Not my finger, my like toes or something. Jeez, taking a whole leg. Okay. Take my leg. But can you please leave Tim alone? I beg you. Just take my leg. Don't hurt him. It's too late, Maria. Be careful what you wish for. I collapse on my knees as Oren walks away, calls the elevator, and disappears. I press my head against a wall. I hear a door open behind me, and an old woman walks past me toward the elevator, staring at me as she does. I don't care. I downed 4 energy drinks that night to keep myself from sleep. I'm afraid of falling asleep and waking up without a limb. But even more so, I don't want anything to happen to Tim. I consider calling him, but what can I say? Be careful, there's a magic creature who wants to take away your body part. And even if I do warn Tim, can that really stop Oren? By sunrise, I can't resist sleep anymore. I turn on my stereo and crank up the volume. But I still fall asleep in my chair minutes later. Jeez. Really? By sunrise? Man, I've pulled all-nighters and then some before. Man. July 67. Great! I'm gonna get my leg ripped off. Ugh. I find myself in the Carmine room again. It seems to have gotten bigger. There's still no door to be found. I notice something on the opposite wall. A window! This could be my way out! I rush to the window. My steps are, as always, soundless. But when I get close, I realize it's only a painting. In the painting, a group of children are playing on a seashore under a bright blue sky. Could there be something behind the painting? I carefully remove the frame from the wall and discover a big square hole it had concealed. Suddenly, a long black arm emerges from the hole. I scream and back away, but the arm is so long and so quick. It grabs my leg and starts pulling at it, tearing it away. I feel my tendons snap and my muscles tear with a horrible sound. My mouth fills with blood. Is blood why the walls are this color? Just before I lose my senses, I notice a pair of devilish green eyes staring at me from inside the hole. The following day, I wake up with a prosthetic where my leg used to be. It doesn't really hurt, but as soon as I see it, I vomit. That same day, I learned that Tim got into a drunken fight in the bar and was stabbed in— Ah! Oh my god. Like, oh god. Sorry, it's just, it really gets under my skin thinking of, oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh man. Oh, Tim got into a drunken fight in a bar and was stabbed in the eye. They removed his eye and replaced it with a prosthetic. I visit Tim in the hospital, but he tells me to get out. He seems to blame me for what happened. Of course he has no idea how right he is. Okay, this guy's just a jerk. Good riddance. Good riddance. I tell everyone I had developed an infection and had to have my leg amputated. Carolina doesn't seem to believe me. I think she suspects it might have had something to do with Tim. I guess she thinks he was violent or something. But she never really says anything. Omar transfers me to a less physically demanding job. The money is still good, though. In fact, technically speaking, he has given me a promotion. Out of pity, of course. I am disgusted with myself for accepting it, but I couldn't afford to refuse. Mother's ailing and her prognosis isn't good. She has almost lost her sight. I come to visit as much as I can, but never tell her about my lost limb. I start avoiding people, limiting my social interactions to my family and my workplace. I feel exposed with my prosthetic. Even though I camouflage it well, I almost cherish my phantom pains as they remind me of the time I was more complete. I don't know, like, I totally understand. I mean, especially since she's losing it in really bad situations, I understand it really sucks to have them gone, but she puts a lot of emphasis on them as who she is. I feel like I'd personally be more of a person who's puts more on my accomplishments and what I can do. I don't know, just things that I can do versus what I'm physically missing or my physical appearance. Like, I don't really value that as much. I don't know. Like, I just don't relate to this character very well just because she is putting so much onto it. I mean, avoiding people, like, you can have a social life and be missing limbs. Like, I understand you're probably self-conscious, but, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, you're still alive and you still can do things. You're still successful. I mean, why hold yourself up just because you don't look the way you think you should or something? I don't know. I'm just rambling. I'm sorry. Nightmares of the Carmine Room become more frequent. There's never a way out. Hi, dear. What took you so long? Oh, it's December already. Hi, Carolina. For some reason, there were no taxis, so I had to walk. Carolina and Albert live in Columbus's German village, which is not that far from a Greyhound station. But I'm still adapting to my prosthetic leg, and what's a 20-minute walk for most people takes me closer to 40. It took me even longer today due to bad phantom pains I've had since the morning. I try to hide it though. Oh dear, you should have called me. Albert would have picked you up. But I'm glad you're here. Hey Maria, thanks for coming. Hey Albert, thanks for inviting me. No problem. Sorry, I better not leave the stove for long. Albert disappears into the kitchen. So how's Mom doing? Is she not visiting your mom? Like, really? I went to South Carolina to visit Mom yesterday. No improvements. The doctor told me, you know, that we shouldn't be too hopeful. I see. I'll go see her next week. Can I help in the kitchen or where's Duck? I'm guessing Duck is their kid because they mentioned school, right? Let's ask where he is. So where's the birthday boy? He's in the living room playing on his PC. Will you keep him company there for a few minutes while we finish up in the kitchen? His friends will be here soon. You'll save me from them then? I promise. It's Duck's 6th birthday today and he's having a party. Carolina's invited me even though she knows I'm terrible with kids. I guess it's just because I haven't visited for a while. She asked me to stay the night, as I usually do when I come over. I walk into the living room. Duck notices me and pauses his game. Hi there, Duck. Happy birthday. Hi, Maria. Did you bring me a present? Why doesn't he call me Auntie? You little jerk. Sure did, but you'll have to wait for the party to start to find out what it is. Okay, Dad told me to think of a wish to make. Did you think of one? Yes, but I can't tell you. I had many wishes, but I chose the most important. What's your most important wish? Duck is blissfully unaware of how uncomfortable a territory this is for me. I don't know, Duck. I have too many. But if you had only one you could ask for, what would it be? It's hard to say off the top of my head. I need to think about it. Oh god, please don't let it be Oh god, she's gonna make it slip and then I have to give up another body part. Great. Come on, everybody has a wish. Tell me yours, please. It's my birthday. Duck's always like this. Whenever things don't go his way, he makes a scene. He may be right, though. I can't run away from my wishes forever. Or can I? There's so many things I want to happen, but am I ready to pay the price? What's your #1 wish? You little brat. To have my missing parts back, for my mother to get better, to break a contract I signed a while ago. I don't have any wishes. See, I know if I pick any of the first 3, then he's gonna be like, hello, I'm here for your lungs, I guess. But at the same time, we could get our mom better. Or I can get out of this. I don't really care about having my missing parts back, to be completely honest. Would I sacrifice a part of me to get my mom better? Sure. For my mother to get better. Yeah, I wish Grandma would get better too. Yeah. Okay, now it's done. I made another wish despite promising myself never to do that again. And I know what's going to follow. I wonder if Oren has followed me to Ohio or if he will wait for me to return to West Virginia. We chat with Duck a little more. Just before we run out of things to talk about, 2 of his friends arrive. Their mothers join Albert and Carolina in the kitchen, and I decide to follow suit. But before that, I need to use the bathroom. I slowly walk out of the bathroom. The phantom leg makes walking an ordeal, but I've learned to manage. Oh gosh, that... Okay, the doorbell's freaked me out. When I flush, I hear the doorbell ring. Another one of Duck's friends must have arrived. Oh no, it's Oren. I wash my hands, then lean against the wall for a few moments. The phantom leg is killing me. Just another moment. Okay. I walk out of the bathroom. Oh, Oren's a little kid now. You little twerp. Hi, Maria. Oh my god. Is it? Who else? You made a wish, and I'm here to grant it. We don't have much time, though. What will you give me in return? A kidney, perhaps? A lung? Alright. So, if I pick a lung, I'll have trouble breathing. If I have one less kidney, I'll have less filtration of my blood. You can live with 1 kidney and 1 lung. But I think I would be a little more successful at life living with only 1 kidney, because there are plenty of people who give away their kidney and I don't think they have that much problems. Unless you happen to get sick or something. But I just imagine 1 lung having to do all the breathing would kind of suck. So I'm going with the kidney. Take my kidney. But will you really heal my mother? Of course. Have I ever let you down? Fuck you, Oren. Okay, let's get this party started. Carolina comes out of the kitchen carrying a tray with food. Albert is behind her with the birthday cake. Neither of them seem to notice anything strange about Oren's presence. What are you two whispering about in the hallway? Come to the dining room with us. Oh my god, how are they gonna rip my kidney out? Oh. I'm not as squeamish about this stuff, it's the eyeball that would freak me out the most. Like, no joke, they've been ripping off limbs and organs and whatever, but I'm just like, it's not as bad as if they had taken the eye right out of my skull. Ugh. Ugh. I'm in the Carmine room. The voices coming from the outside seem to have gotten louder. They sound worried. I can almost make out the words, but not quite. I look around. To my disbelief, I notice a door in the far corner. The door is ajar, and I see light coming from the outside. It's a trap, okay? It's a trap. He's gonna stick his hand out and rip your kidney out. The end. No, you're never gonna escape. Why can't you get it through your head? You're in his world. This is my chance to escape. I rush to the door. I stumble and fall to the floor. The floorboards are sticky and emit a foul smell. Is it something under the floor? It's blood. I get up and make for the door. The voices are almost clear now. I can smell the fresh air coming from the outside. Feel the stray threads of the wind touch my hair. A dark figure appears in the doorway, obscuring all light and muffling the voices. The emerald green eyes stare at me with a cold indifference. A long arm reaches for my chest. Suddenly, I am frozen. I cannot scream. I cannot breathe. I just feel the creature's hand break through my rib cage. Yeah, I guess I'm like trying to think where the kidneys are, and I mean, you could have gone through my back. Whatever. It hurts more than all the pain I've ever felt combined, but I do not even move. Only a shallow squeaking sound comes from my throat as a creature's hand fumbles inside my body. Then I feel something snap inside me. My insides are burning like 1,000 suns. The hand, now covered in blood, produces an organ. The creature seems to smile at me as everything around it turns black. I wake up in the early hours of the next morning. The phantom leg is gone, and I feel a strange hollowness inside. I go to the hospital later that day, and the doctor confirms that one of my kidneys is missing. She assures me this does not pose a threat to my life and seems to believe I was born that way. The missing kidney indeed has little effect on my life. I have to follow a stricter diet, but other than that, my life does not change much. I do feel painfully incomplete, however. My mother recovers and moves back to her home in Martinsburg. I come to visit every weekend and help her with the chores. Carolina and I are not that close anymore. We talk on the phone every now and then, but I hardly ever visit her in Columbus. Why? Okay. What? So we were only bonding because of our mother being ill? Whatever. I immerse in my work at Cyberdynamics, and my efforts are rewarded with another promotion. I find myself in charge of the sales division. I don't particularly enjoy having to be around so many people, but I try to do my best, and Omar seems to appreciate my efforts. I start going out with Mark, the HR guy. He doesn't seem to mind my disability. On our second date, I learned that he himself has a prosthetic leg. Dreams of the Carmine Room continue, but I almost learned to accept them. Even when I'm dreaming, I know there is no way out of the room. I decide not to make another wish ever again, and this time, I better not give in. Wow. I wonder what happens if I, like, choose the other choices. Like, do I get an ending? But yeah, that was... Ugh. That was very interesting. Like we had time for that. Oh. Alright, so that's the missing parts of Maria Gwozdek. They did pretty well in the game jam. I think they came out 13th out of like 107 or so entries, which is pretty good. They did a really great job with it. The music and everything is really nice. I like that the graphics were kept simple and they highlighted the eyes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I don't know if there's any other endings, but if you'd like me to try again and see if there is, just let me know in the comments. Anyways, I'll see you next time. Bye!